While conditions have eased around Stanthorpe and Applethorpe, fires are still burning in dry bush. With no rain in sight for the months ahead, the impact of climate change is already becoming the focus. Fire chiefs describing the unprecedented event as an omen of worse to come.
The path of the blaze, a blackened mess. Once a leafy suburb, now desolate and charred. The Pfeiffer family's home was one of those spared. 8-year-old Toby shows where his father fought it off.
That was all burning, and he got a bucket of water and tipped that all on the head so it couldn't burn the house.
From afar, the youngster watched as the fire tore up the hill. The fierce flames licked around his home.
It was pretty scary, yeah. We're very, very, very lucky that our house didn't burn down.
Human power versus nature's might. The firefighters prevailed, bringing it under control and allowing a slow burn.
To effectively pull off what was almost a miracle considering the catastrophic conditions that we faced.
A community that's faced and fended off destruction for now, determined to press on. Donations of food and water are coming in to feed those in need and those still on the fire battlefront. A makeshift catering team assembled to keep them going.
Can't thank them enough, actually.
They'll be here for many days to come.
I don't think we need to be weather people to understand that the conditions are still very difficult for firefighters out on the line.
The region's mayor says a ring of permanent fire breaks will be created around these communities in an attempt to prevent this from happening again. With no rain in sight for months, there are dire warnings from fire chiefs.
I've never seen this before in recorded history. Fire weather has never been as severe this early in spring. So this is an omen, if you will, a warning of the fire season that we're likely to see ahead.
Authorities pointing to climate change for the state's bone-dry conditions.
With an increasing temperature, with climate change, then what the scientists tell us is that events such as these will be more frequent and they will be much more ferocious.
With power still out to many businesses, locals are already reflecting.
And the veneer of civilisation can drop really, really quickly, I've found.
High winds and drought-stricken terrain causing heartache for so many.
George Roberts is between Stanthorpe and Applethorpe. George, how's the community faring tonight?
Well, Matt, the feeling we're getting here is that locals are relieved that they managed to dodge widespread destruction for now, but concerned that things could change at any time as authorities warn that the unprecedented fire conditions remain here. For now, we know that the fire is contained and under control. Tomorrow, and until further notice, 9 schools in this region will stay closed, while families, friends and neighbours support each other, those who've either lost everything or whose houses are unfit to return to, and they try to rebuild the infrastructure that's been lost and try to get things back to something close to normal, Matt.
Thank you, George. George Roberts.